Hello everyone, Schooner007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Today's game, we have the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Indians. And here is the starting lineup for the Chicago White Sox. Leading off, the left fielder, Nick Swisher. Batting second, the shortstop, Orlando Cabrera. Batting third, the designated hitter, Jim Thome. Batting fourth. In the cleanup position, the first baseman, Paul Cornelco. Probably butchering that name, so please forgive me. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jermaine Dye. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Alexa Ramirez. Batting seventh, the catcher, A.J. Przensky. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Joe Creed. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Juan Rube. On the mound for the Cleveland Indians is C.C. Sabathia, who is 17-10, no saves, 2.70 ERA, 253 innings pitched, 223 hits, 251 strikeouts, and 58 walks. So that's the way the Indians line up. We're here at Progressive Field, which gives a +1 to strikeouts, nothing to walks, and nothing to home runs. Sabathia done with his opening tosses, and we are ready to start. Here's the pitch to Nick. 3-1. Strikeout result, the 8 struck him out. Next up, Orlando. Here's the pitch. 1-3. Blank. We go to Orlando's card. 5-3. And that is a single pass Blake. Orlando easily gets on first base with that. All right, strategy roll is a 20 pickoff chance. On an 8, nope, no pickoff. No balk, no pickoff. All right, here's the pitch. Infield at double play depth. 6-2. Strikeout result, the 16. 2 away, and once again, we have another pickoff chance. And that is an 8 again. Nothing there. 1-2 range play at Progressive Field. Here we go. 3-6. Ground ball to the first baseman, Garco, whose range is a 1-2. That's a 4. That failed. That's a single. And Orlando's base running for an S3 is a 2-6. That's a 3. And now we have runners on the corners. And as you can see there, range for 1 to third base is a -2 BR on third. If hit to 1 or third, it's a -2. So we are bringing the corners in. Strategy roll is an 18 on that. 4-3. Error on a possible throw. 6-2. The error rating is a 1. That's a 6. And Jeremy Day takes second. That's going to bring Orlando in. And the White Sox strike first. Paul getting the hold on third for the 4 being higher than the 3 on that. Does not advance. Strategy dies a 17. Ramirez, here the pitch to Ramirez. 3-2. That's a blank. 5-4. That's a single, and that's also going to bring in Dye as well. And at the end of we're still in the first inning, and the White Sox are up 3-0. Runner on first, 2 outs. And 17 on the strategy die. We go to AJ. Here's the pitch. 2-3. Strikeout result to 7. Too high. 4-6. And that is a ground out to the second baseman. Leading off for the Cleveland. So at the end of the top half, it is 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Leading off for the Cleveland Indians, the starting lineup, Grady Sizemore leading off in the center fielder. Batting second, the left fielder, Jason Michaels. Batting third, the designated hitter, Travis Hefner. Batting fourth, the catcher, Victor Martinez. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Johnny Petrella. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Ryan Garco. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Atsubara Cabrera. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. And batting ninth, the third baseman, Casey Blake. On the mound for the Chicago White Sox is Mark Uberl. Who is 15-2, no saves, 30.79 ERA, 218.2 innings pitched, 240 hits, 140 strikeouts, and 48 walks. Mark is done with his opening tosses. Here's the pitch to Grady. 3-1. That's a blank. We go to Grady's card. 3-6. That is a fly out to center field. And 1 away there. Jason Michaels now up. Here's the pitch. 6-3. Strikeout result. The 8 struck him out. Travis Hefner now up. 2 away. Here's the pitch. 5-4. Strikeout result. The 9 struck him out. So at the end of 1, nothing across the board for Cleveland. No runs, no hits, no errors. It is Joe 1 and Nick 2 up for Cleveland. Here we are, top of the second, Joe Creed. 3-6. Blank. 3-1. And that is a fly out to left field, 1 away. 1 now takes his place in the batter's box. 6-1. Strikeout plus the 6. We add 10 to that. That's 21. And 2 away to the strikeout there. Nick Swisher struck out his last time up at bat. 4-6. That's a blank. 2-3. and that is grounded out to the shortstop. Petroia gets that, tosses it over to tosses that over to the shortstop. Petroia tosses that to first base to Garco, who makes the easy out. 3 up, 3 down for Chicago. No runs, no hits, no errors. It is Victor, Johnny, and Ryan due up for the Tribe. Here's the pitch. 3-2. That's a walk. All right, Martinez on base. Next up is Johnny. 1-2 at Progressive Field. Here's the pitch. 3-2. That's a single on an S6 hit to the shortstop there. There's a 5-6. Base running is a 2. Victor holds. 9 on the strategy die. So you have 9 on the strategy die. The infield's going to double play depth. Here's the pitch. Cleveland trying to come back and get some runs. 5-1. That's a walk. And Mark loads the bases. Infield going to normal depth. No outs. Cabrera up. Here's the pitch. 1-2 at the ballpark. 5-4. That is after the swisher. So let's take a look here at runner advancement on an S7. So from first to third, that is a -2. That doesn't do anything. So from second to home, that's a +1. And if roll is less than or equal to the adjusted base run rating, the runner advances. Otherwise, they hold, and they hold. Bases are still loaded. All right, 17 on the strategy die. That's going to come up a squeeze play. They're going to put the squeeze on this one here. We have a 3-6. That's a blank. Bunt. So we have a bunting here. Bunt to defense choice 1. Retire the batter, or 2. Attempt to get runner from third. Roll 1d6 versus BR of the runner at third. Higher than the runner is up. Subtract 1 from the BR if infield id. Infield is not in. Infield is normal. Bunting is a 3. That is an 18. They are going to bunt. All right, let's see here. Defense choice. So, let's see. Are they going to retire the batter? And they are. So, they got the batter out at first. And how I choose those 50-50s, I do have a die here that I roll to help me decide that. So if it's odds, it's yes. If it's evens, it comes up no. So that's just plain and simple on that. All right, due up now is Casey Blake. Runners on second and third. Strategy dies in 19. Infield going to double play depth. 5-2. Home run result. Needs a 10. That's a 13. Too high by 3. 6-6. And that is popped out to the third baseman. Creed makes the catch. We go back to the top of the order to Grady Sizemore. 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-1, strikeout plus, that's a 2. 21, struck him out. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the top of the third. It is Orlando, Jim, and Paul due up for Chicago. 3-2, White Sox after 2. Here's the pitch to Orlando, who's 1-for-1 with a run scored in this game. 5-6, 18. That's way too high for a strikeout. So 3-6, question mark 7. We come over here to do a question mark result. 17, and that is a fly out to left field. 1 away. Jim Thome, 0-for-1, struck out his last time up at bat. 6-4, home run result on a 1. That's a 7. No home run for Jim on a 6-4. And that is a ground out to the first base. Garco easily getting that and tagging him out. 2 away. Paul Cornetto now up. 1-for-1. Run with a run scored. 1-1. Wild pitch. That's a foul ball. Just fouls it off. We're going to roll that again. That was just a bit outside. 2-2. Walk chance on an 8. 14 for a walk. And they walk Paul. That's going to bring Jeremy Dye. 1-for-1 with a double, a run, and an RBI. 13 on the strategy die. Nothing happening there. Here's the pitch to Jermaine. 5-2 at the ballpark. We go to Progressive Field. 2-5. And that is a ground out to the shortstop. Takes it, tosses it over to first base for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors for Chicago. We go to the bottom of the third. It is Jason, Travis, and Victor due up for the Indians. All right, here's the pitch. 5-3. That is a question mark result. A single first on a 1-9. That's a 15. Nope. Nothing there. 5-1. Question mark 9. 17. And that's a fly out to right field. 1 away. Here's the pitch. Travis Hefner, 0-for-1. Struck out his last time up. 2-1. Range play at Progressive Field. 2-5. Cabrella's range is a 1-4. That's a 1. Makes the gets the ground out there. Cabrera takes it, tosses it over to Colin for out number 2. Victor Martinez walked his last time up. So 3-6. That's a blank. 6-4. And that's a single. Martinez on. Strategy roll. That's a 4. No strategy. Infield staying at normal depth. 3-6. Blank. 1-3. And that is a ground out to the third base. Takes it, tosses it across the horn. Over to the first baseman for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no error. At the end of 3, it is 3-2 Chicago. Top of the 4th. Here's Sabathia. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. 1-for-1, 2 RBIs. It's got 2 ribbies. 4-5 on a 1. Struck him out. All right, next up is AJ. Here's the pitch. 0 for 1. 3-2. That's a 3. Strikeout plus. Struck him out. Struck him out looking 2 away. That's 2 strikeouts already in this inning. And next up is Joe Creed, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 2-6. Range play. 2-2. Range to Petrella. That's a 3. On a 1-3, we have a 4. Fail there. So Creed getting on base on a failed range play that gets past the shortstop. And that is going to bring up Juan Ubre. 0 for 1. Struck out his last time up at bat. 6-6. 15. Strike is a 15. Nope, he needs an 11. That's way too high. 2-6. And that is a fly out to left field. Michaels making that catch. So at the end of that inning, end of the half there, no runs, 1 hit, no errors for Chicago. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It is Ryan, Cabrera, and Franklin due up for Cleveland. Ryan Garco, 0 for 0, walked his last time up. 2-5, range play. Here's the pitch. 5-4. Kodako's range is a 2. That's a 4. That failed. And that is a single. So Ryan takes first. Infield. Going to double play depth. Strategy rolls a 14. Cabrera, 1 for 1. Has an RBI so far in this game. 5-2. Home run result. Needs a 7. That's a 12. That's way too high. Over by 5. No home run there. So 4-3. So base runner advancement S3 on a 2-6 from first to third. Does not advance. That's a 1. He's going to get the hold. And we hold at first and second. All right, infield still at double play depth. Strategy rolls an 18. That is a sacrifice play there. They're going to go for a sacrifice play. 5-1. Successful sacrifice bunt on a 1-2. That's back to the pitcher. Good bunt. Got him out, but that advances Cabrera and Garco to second and third. Runners in scoring position. The tying run on third, the go-ahead run at second. Infield going back to double play depth. Strategy rolls a 5. Casey Blake, 0 for 1. 5-4. Strikeout result, the 2. Struck him out. All right, so with that, we go back to the top of the order. Grady Sizemore, 0 for 2. 6-4. Error on a possible throw. Here's 3-3. And that is to the first base. And that is to the first baseman there, to Gornecko. Error rating is on a 1-5. That's a 16. No error there. So that retires the side, and Cleveland and the Indians leave 2 stranded. So the end of that half. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for Cleveland. We go to the top of the 5th. It is Nick, Cabrera, and Tome due up 3-2 after 4. Sabathia, here's the pitch to Nick Swisser. 0 for 2, struck out, has a strikeout already. 4-4, strikeout plus, that's an 8. 22, struck him out. Strikeout pluses at 10, plus the strikeout rating for the ballpark adds a +1. So we're technically adding +11 when it's a strikeout plus. All right. Orlando Cabrera, 0 for 2, 1 for 2. 2-4, that's a blank. 3-2, and that's a fly out to Sizemore. Makes the easy out there. 2 away, Jim Thome, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 3-5, range play. 4-1. Sizemore's range is a 1-3. That's a 2. He gets it. Only had to take a few steps to get that. No runs, no hits, no errors for the White Sox. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is Jason, Travis, and Victor due up for the Tribe. Here's the pitch to Jason Michaels, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 3-5, range play. 1-5. Ground ball to second baseman Ubri. On a 1-4, that's a 3. Makes that play look easy. Takes that and tosses it right over to the first baseman for an easy 1 out. Travis Hefner, 0 for 2. The designated hitter. 2-4. And Travis gets on base. All right. Infield going to double play depth. Strategy rolls of 15. Victor Martinez, 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. 5-3. Question mark. On a 1-9, that's a 3. That's an automatic single. Now, on an S1, back to the pitcher, that is a single to the pitcher. On a 4-6, Hefner would advance to third. He does not. That's a 1. He gets the hold. Runners on first and second. Strategy die, 17. Infield still at double play depth. No strategy going on for this roll. For this play here, 2-2. Home run result on a 1-6. That's a 4. We need a 15 or less. 18. Too high. 3-1. And that is a fly out to die. Fly out, runners on second with less than 2 outs, and that is the BR rating. If 1d6 less than or equal to the adjusted base runner average, advance to third, otherwise hold. Hefner holds. So the tying run on second, 17 on the strategy die. Infield going back to normal play. Here's the pitch to Ryan. 1 for 1 with a walk. 2-4. That's a walk. And Mark once again loads the bases due to a walk. 19 on the strategy die. Infield at normal play. Cabrera, 2 for 2. 2-5 range play. 6-1. That is to the first baseman. Cornico's range is a 1-2. That failed. That's a 3. That failed. We roll 1d6 on a 1-4. That's a single. On a 5-6, it's a double. It's a 3. That's a single. And that loads the bases once again. Victor Martinez, who was on second, goes to third. Does not advance to home on a 4-6. Ryan Garco on a 2-6 would advance, but Victor Martinez gets the hold. Mark's pull rating is down to a 0. He can face 2 more batters before he's tired. They're going to go talk to him quickly on the mound. He says he can finish this. They want to at least have him finish the inning. He says he can finish it. 12 on the strategy die. Everyone holds. No strategy on this roll here. 2-3. Possible error on a ground ball. 5-6. That is a single past the left fielder. So we're going out to left fielder, whose error rating is on a 1-0. Is a 0. That's a 20. No error. So no error there. We roll for the advancement. No advancement there because the row is higher than the base run rating. And Cleveland up 4. They have taken the lead. Strategy dies at 3. 1-5 wild pitch on a 1. They're going to score on a wild pitch. Thank you, Mr. Baseball, for that one. And they score again on that. So it is now 5 runs for Cleveland. Runners on second and third. So here's the pitch to Casey. 3-4. And that is a ground out to... And we ground out to the third baseman. At the end of Cleveland's half of the bottom of the 5th, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Paul, Jermaine, Alexi due up for Chicago. It is 3-5 Cleveland. Here's the pitch. Sebastian can face 8 more batters. We go to the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Paul, 1 for 1. 1-5-11. Strikeout too high. 3-2. And that is a fly ball out there to left field. Michaels getting that one away. And Jeremy Dye, 1 for 2, doubled and has a ribby. 3-5 range play on this play. Jeremy Dye's roll 2-4. And that is to Cabrera, whose range is a 1-3. That's a 1. And 2 away. 2 up, 2 down. That's going to bring up Ramirez. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 6-3 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Progressive Field for this one. 1-5. And that is grounded back to the catcher, who quickly tosses that over to the first baseman. So 3 up, 3 down for Chicago. Nothing across the board. No runs, no hits, no errors. That's going to bring up Sizemore, Michaels, and Hoffner for Cleveland. And that's going to do it for Mark. They are going to pull Mark Prawl. So let's take a look at the stats for Mark on his full stat card here. Pitched 5 innings, allowed 9 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, struck out 4, 1 wild pitch, leaves the game with an ERA rating of 9.0. So with that, we're going to, and we have a left-right coming up. They're going to bring in Adam Russell. Adam Russell, 4 wins, no losses, no saves, 5.19 ERA, 26 innings pitched, allowed 30 hits, 22 strikeouts, and 9 walks. All right, he's going to get his opening one up in. All right, here's the pitch to Grady Sizemore. White Sox down by 2. 3-1. Home run result. That's an 8. On a 4, on an 18, that's a 4. That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is out of here. Home run for Sizemore. And that increases and make that a 3-run game. 3-6 Cleveland. On the first pitch by Adam. Home run for Sizemore. Adam Russell. 1 for 3. That's going to bring up Jason Michaels, who's 0 for 3. Strikeout. His last time up. 2-3. 17. Nothing there. That's a blank. 1-2. And that is a fly out to right field. All right, here's the pitch to Travis Hefner, 1 for 3. And we go 4-6. That's a range play. 5-2. Swisher's range is a 1-3. That's a 2. And that's a strikeout there. Next up, Victor Martinez, 2 for 2 with a walk and 2 runs scored already in this game. Here's the pitch. 2 outs already. 4-4. That's a blank. We go to Martinez's card. 3-6. Double star 6. That's a fly out to die in right field. Who makes the catch? 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the top of the 7th. It is Cleveland leading 6-3 after 6. It is AJ, Joe, and Juan due up for Chicago. Here's the pitch. Sebastian can face 5 more batters before he's tired. They're going to let him pitch. 5-2 range play at Progressive Field. The pitch, here's the result, 5-2. And AJ answers back with a double. Strategy roll is 11. Joe Creed, 0 for 2. 5-3. Strikeout result, the 6 struck him out. We have a 5 now on the strategy roll. Infield still at double play depth. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Wild pitch, 14, nothing. 3-3. And as a fly out to Gutierrez, easy out for there. And AJ's going to hold at second. Rating is a 0, die rolls a 5. $10 on the strategy die. No strategy on this roll. 5-1. Blank. To Nick we go. 2-1. And that is a fly ball out to center field. Sizemore making that catch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. At the end of the top half of the 7th, it is no runs, 1 hit, no errors for Chicago. It is Petraea, Ryan, and Cabrera due up. Now, something new I'm going to do here. We're going to take a look at the box score here. At the end of 7 so far, here's where we stand. Cleveland scoring 3 at the bottom of the 5th. So that is the line score so far in this game. Adam Russell can face one more batter before he's tired, and they're gonna let him pitch this inning. All right, Petraea 1 for 3 with a run scored. We'll see 6-6 range play at the ballpark. We go to Progressive Field. 6-4 to Swisser. Range is a 1-3. That's a 6. On a 1-4, that's a single. And Swisher allows Petraea to get on base. 1 runner. Infield going to double play depth. Strategy roll is an 8. So no strategy going on this play of the die here. 3-2. That's a walk. And he is tired. Nope, and he gets runners on first and second. So we have a rate and a switch. They want to try to switch him over. And they are going to bring in Scott Linebrick. Let's take a look at his stats. 2 wins, 2 losses, has 1 save, 3.69 ERA, 46.1 innings pitched, 41 hits, 40 strikeouts, 8 walks. And let's take a look at the stats here. For Adam Russell, pitched 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run scored, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 home run. Leaves the game with an ERA rating of 9.0. 2 on the strategy die. Here's the pitch from Scott. 6-4. Strikeout result, the 4. That's a 13. Struck him out. So 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Runners on second, first, and second. Infield going to double play depth. Franklin Gutierrez, 1 for 1. 2 RBIs already. 2-3. Wild pitch on a 6. And we now have runners on second and third. Gutierrez responds. 1-6. That is a failed SF roll. We're going to use the chart here. On a 4, nope, they do not advance. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Strategy die is a 20. Infield at normal play. That is an 11. There is nothing here. And I do that for the prove out there. 4-1. Strikeout plus. We're going to add 11 to that. That is a 24. That's a 2. Struck him out. Struck him out and left 2 runners, left 2 stranded, left 1 stranded in scoring position. So it is no runs, 1 hit, no errors for Cleveland. We go to the top of the 8th. It is Orlando, Jim, and Paul due up. And that is going to do it for Sebastian. And they are going to go to, we have a right-left coming up. And they're going to bring in Brandon Donnelly. His stats is 1 win, no losses, no saves, 8.56 ERA, 13.2 innings pitched, allow 20 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 10 walks. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. For Sebastian, he pitched 7 innings, allowed 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, struck out 7, leaves the game with an ERA of 3.86. Here's the pitch to Cabrera. 2-6, that's a blank. Cabrera, 4-4. Fly out to right field, 1 away. Jim Thome up. Here's the pitch. Brandley, 1-3. Strikeout 15. No, we go to Jim's card. For Jim, 6-3. And that is a fly ball out to left field. 2 away. Here, Paul Cornecco. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 2-5. Home run result on a 2. This needs to be a 12 or less. That's an 8. And that ball is deep. That ball is gone. It's into the stands. Hits that ball dead center out of the park. It is now 4-6 Cleveland. Jeremy Dye now up 1 for 3, doubled and has a ribby in the game. Here we go. 3-4. That's an S1 on a 1-10. 18. No. 3-3. And that is a fly out to right field. So at the end of the top half for the White Sox, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is Sizemore, Michaels, and Hoffner due up. And they are going to lead. They're going to pull Scott. And we have a left-right coming up here. So let us see. They're behind. They're going to go with Boone Logan. Boone Logan. 2 wins, 3 losses, no saves, 5.95 ERA, 42.13 innings pitched, 57 hits, 42 strikeouts, and 11 walks. Here's the pitch to Grady Sizemore. 2-6, and he gets off by pitching a wild pitch. We're going to re-roll that. That's a foul ball. 4-4, error on a possible throw. 3-5, and that is popped out to the second baseman. Oubre makes that catch, 1 away. Next up, Jason Michaels, 0 for 4. 2-4, strikeout result to 3, struck him out. All right, Travis Hefner, 1 for 4, strikeout and a run scored, 2 away. Here's the pitch. And they're going to go 6-3. That's a home run there. No, 11, way too high. That's a 0 in his home run slot there. 3-6. That's a double star 1, and that's a fly out to center field. So, nothing across the board for Cleveland. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the top of the 9th, and let's take a look at the box score real quick. There we go. That's the scoring for this game so far. And we will be showing that at the bottom of the 7th inning stretch and at the start of the 9th inning from now on. So we can show you guys how the game scored just in case we go in to extra innings or free baseball. All right, they're going to get rid of Brandon Donnelly, and Cleveland is going to bring on their closer, Jensen Lewis. Jensen Lewis, let's take a look at his stats. No wins, 4 losses, 13 saves, 3.82 ERA, 66 innings pitched, 68 hits, 52 strikeouts, and 24 walks. And before we begin here, let's take a look at the stats. And Brandon Donnelly pitched 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, also gave up a home run, and pitched and leaves the game with an ERA rating of 9. All right, here's the pitch to Ramirez, 1 for 3, 2-2, strikeout result the 2, that's an 8, and 2 away. All right, here we go. AJ now up. Krasinski, 4-4, strikeout result 15, that's too high. We go to AJ's car, 2-1, and that is a fly out to right field. But will there be some 9th inning magic with Joe Creed? 1 for 3, strikeout. Has a 1 strikeout up as 1 time up at bat. 2-3, possible error on a throw. 5-2. And that's the ball game, folks. That is a fly out to right field. And Cleveland defeats the White Sox 6-4. Final line score coming right up. All right, let's take a look here. Chicago, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Cleveland, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. Your winning pitcher is CC Sabathia. The losing pitcher is Mark Ubrel, and Jensen Lewis gets the saves. Paul Cornecco gets a home run for Chicago, and Grady Sizemore also has a home run scored with Cleveland on their home run count. Now, let's take a look here. CC Sabathia gets the win. 7 innings pitched, allowed 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 7 hits, ERA rating of 3.86. Jensen Lewis gets the save with 1 inning pitched and 1 strikeout. The losing pitcher, Mark Overall, 5 innings pitched, allowed 9 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch, has an ERA rating of 9. And Boone Logan, the last pitcher that the White Sox brought in, pitched 1 inning, had 1 strikeout, no ERA there. Same with Scott Lindbreck. 1 inning pitched, allowed 2 strikeouts, 1 hit by the pitch, and no ERA. So that's going to do it for us today. If you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up as you exit the ballpark. And we'll see you next time for more of the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, I'm Scooty007. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.